Hello students, so today we are going to talk about a topic that is muscular tissues. We need to discuss the different types of muscles, what they are exactly doing, where they are exactly being located. So we are going to discuss everything in this topic. So when we talk about the muscular tissues, these are contractile tissues, means they have the capacity to contract. Okay, that is why they are able to function. So that is why they are called contractile tissues, and they are form the flesh of our body. Like whenever we use the term flesh, so we are actually using the term like this term for the muscles. These are made up of long fibrous and contractile cells called the muscle fibers. I mean, these fibers are like the strands which collectively forms the muscle. Each muscle fiber is formed of highly contractile myofibrils. Like the more shorter or the more smaller version you will go, the more contractility you will see. So that is why the myofibrils are much more contractile, and these myofibrils are formed of contractile proteins. So if someone asks how the contractility is coming to this muscles or these fibers, is because of the protein, because protein is allowing that. Okay, so that is why it is like that. So because of these myofibrils, muscle fibers can contract and relax and arrange either in sheets or in bundles. Like this is how you can see the arrangement in these three types of muscles as well. Okay, so there are actually, as I already said, there are three types of muscles, which is the striated, also called voluntary or skeletal muscles, then non-striated, which is involuntary or smooth muscles, and then cardiac muscles, which is also called the heart muscles because they are present particularly in the heart. Now, voluntary means something which is under our control. So that is why the term given to them is voluntary. Non-striated involuntary is something which we don't control, like the digestion, respiration. This is not under our control. This is happening naturally within our body. And then heart muscles are like, which is controlling the movement of heart. Now, what is the function? Which is very simple here, that you are talking about the movement of the body parts and in their locomotion, which is the function of the skeletal muscles. Then the movement of food in the alimentary canal, which is the function of involuntary or non-striated muscles. And then also help in pumping blood to all parts of the body, which is like what you can say here is about the particularly the heart. And also again look at the structure, so you can see a little bit of changes. So with this is something you can see here in this table as well. When you talk about striated or involuntary muscles, these are always attached to the bones because they're involved in the skeletal motion. They found as bundles. They are long and cylindrical fibers and have light and dark colored bands depending upon the contractility. Okay, that is why they have these bands. They help in the movement of bones and body parts and help in locomotion. Again, these are skeletal muscles, that is why. Then you have non-striated or involuntary muscles. So you will find in the walls of alimentary canal, blood vessels, and urinary bladder. Okay, they are found as a sheet or a sphincter. A sphincter is like as a valve, which is like allowing a certain movement only when it has the capacity to do so. Otherwise, it won't show the movement at all. Okay, it will have the spindle shaped long fibers and no dark and light bands because again its movement is very different. It will help in the movement of food and urine and etc. Then you have the cardiac muscles or the heart muscles. You will find them in the wall of heart. They found as a network. They are cylindrical and branched fibers and have light and dark bands. Again, the movement decides whether they have a light and dark bands because it is also depend upon the type of protein that you will see in them. So that is how everything is decided. They help in pumping blood to different body parts as well. I mean, obviously, it is the function of the heart. So this is how you can see that. So this is all related to the connective tissues within our body. I hope this will help you. Thank you.